Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lyssa Project by VIH. The following game contains flashing. The following game is not recommended for younger audiences, sensitive people, heavy themes and scenes of violence. I see. This is the most this is the most intro screens I've seen to a game in a while. This is another developer request, by the way. And this one has a really interesting art style that instantly caught my attention. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. How do I get to the other... I don't know how to get to the second screen, or the second, like, column right there. I mean, I'm gonna want to start from the beginning anyway, but... not quite sure. Oh, it just does it automatically. Seems like you can start from any chapter, too. Okay, there we go. You won't be able to change your settings later. Well, I think I found an oversight. Okay, when I was selecting... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That just took a while to load. Let us live, since we must die. I thought, like, when I was selecting where to begin, I hit left a few more times than I was probably meant to, and it went back to the difficulty select. I was kind of worried that might have messed up, like, the sequencing a little bit, maybe, but apparently not. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello? Hi, cutie. Can you hear me? Ah, perfect. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you. You're probably asking yourself, who is this weirdo? Well, my name is not important right now. My job here is to instruct some important things about the world. Once your ears open your ears and pay attention. From now on, I'm going to call you Explorer to make things easier. Anyway, Explorer, if you're right, or if you're here, it means something interests you, right? Right? Honestly, I don't know your intentions, and it's not my business either, but I have one question before you start wandering through this world of your lost soul. Do you know what Lyssa remnants are? No and no. I cannot judge. I can't expect a mortal to know anything about the Lyssa remnants. Those who bear this title are humans born with superpowers in the art of deadly clairvoyance. As the name suggests, these are people capable of predicting fatal accidents. It is said that depending on the person's experience, they can even access the underworld and leave it freely. Unfortunately, even if they predict deaths and try to avoid them, some are assured to happen. It's common for some humans to die without knowing they have such power. It's rare to find someone with this power, even rarer if they know how to use it. You know, it kind of reminds me of a story from a long time ago. The tale about a remnant girl who wanted to change the barriers of life and death. Well, since I'm here, I could take some time to tell you more about it. What do you think? That's the spirit. Follow me through the door of time. It will take you to the exact date where when everything happened. Ready? This art is really nice, by the way. Oh! Oh, we have actual cutscenes. Oh my god. You made a whole FMV for this. Aw. Huh? I have never seen, like, a save game pop up before in, like, any game I've ever played made of RPG Maker. What? My name is Alyssa, and I'm the protagonist of this story. Ah, you're Lyssa. Kind to the chase, it all started when I was walking back from school with my best friend Sai, like we always do. However, one day, something unexpected happened. Something that would be engraved in our minds forever. Look at this! Oh my god. We were walking along a dark, empty alley. There was no one walking besides us, of course. The reason for the lack of people on the street was quite simple. It was nighttime. We had to leave the school at this time, because we decided to use the library at the end of class for a school assignment. We were so focused that we didn't even notice the night falling. Suddenly, our surprise, we saw two lights moving towards us. It was a car! It was moving at high speed, almost like it was trying to hit us on purpose. Sai was so distracted by the conversation that it took a while for her to notice the vehicle, but unfortunately it was too late. The fact is, even if we had noticed it earlier, there wasn't enough time to evade it, so instead of trying to dodge, I held her hand and hoped the impact wouldn't be as strong enough to kill us. And with that hope in my heart, I don't know what happened, but my world had turned upside down. For a brief moment, I felt as if my body and mind were completely separate from each other. It felt like at any moment, my consciousness would shatter into a million pieces. During the brief instant, there wasn't a car, no sign, no ground, nothing, just Alyssa. And if I were the only one left in this reality, to be honest, I feel like a leaf falling from the tree, flying in the wind with a direction or an exact place to fall, and no way to change anything surrounding me. Seconds later, I blacked out. I had completely lost track of what had happened around me. When I woke up, I found myself in this strange and empty world, completely different from mine, something like an alternative reality. Like an animal wandering. I tried to understand my surroundings, walking with the hope that something or someone would make my current situation clearer. My clothes are different, my school supplies vanished, and none of my possessions were with me except one. Marbles, my stuffed rabbit, the one that I got from someone special a long time ago. The only thing that could keep me calm in this hopeless situation. If he had disappeared too, I don't think I would have made it this far. The moment I got here, I didn't panic, as I was just too focused on trying to process what the hell was going on. Honestly, so far I still haven't processed it, and that's how my journey through an unknown world started. A lost child in a supermarket, but this time no one is around to offer me help. Will I ever be able to get out of this nightmare and go back to my normal life? Or... oh, marbles. I squeezed it by accident and it's becoming a habit. Marbles, what was I even talking about? My head is so full of thoughts that I forgot. Okay, never mind now. I have to continue my search for Sai. She must be as worried about me as I am about her. I can't stay calm while my best friend is stuck in a bad situation like this. Arrow keys to move. Wait, okay. Check your challenge list. Current challenges and prizes. Is that a quest log? Kinda. 500G? Wait. Valiant human. Ha! Okay. That's some good defense for a used bandage. As a human, she doesn't seem to have many powers. That's basically a full heal at this point. Another weird door. What the hell is this place? Why does nothing make any sense? Oh my god. This art style. Without options, I gathered all my courage I was storing to grab the doorknob with shaking hands. It was as if someone was watching me. Hi, cutie. Ah! Ouch. Huh? A demon? Oh, you see. Stay away. Chill, I'm not a bad guy, Alyssa. How do you know my name? Who are you? A monster? A monster? Humans can be worse than demons sometimes. We have feelings too. By the way, I also know the name of your friend, Sai. Sai, what did you do to her? Is she okay? Chill, I'll spill the beans, okay? What is your reason for being here, demon? My reason? Oh yeah, I had to say something. I forgot. You forgot. It's plain to see that you're full of questions. Well, you're lucky. I'm here to answer all your questions. I'm your demon helper, Hades. Pleasure. Hades? What do you mean by a demon helper? Is this entire place some kind of sick prank? I tried to pinch myself, hoping this would bring me back to reality. Nothing. How am I just going insane? Don't be silly. This isn't a dream or a twisted prank. This is real life. I am a real demon. And Sai is probably in danger right now. Sai is in danger? Why should I trust you? Well, you don't have to, but that doesn't change the fact that you only have one way to go. Coincidentally, I'll be following the same path, so why don't we chat as we walk? I can't believe I'm talking to a demon. What's wrong with me? This may be just a bad dream, but I can't leave my friend behind. If you're going to follow me around like a weirdo, at least tell me where she is, okay? I don't have any better options. That's a spirit. Follow me. I'll explain everything to you. He raised his hand of a sly grimace on his face, like he was waiting for me to shake it. I won't shake your hand, so I'm afraid you don't need my information. Ah, fine. When I'm about to accept the greeting, he quickly moves his hand away. Fake handshake, classic one. You! Anyway, we've wasted a lot of time here. We have to find your friend, don't we? Yeah. Take a deep breath with determination. I decide to follow the mysterious demon. Oh, I have so many questions. Tell me, but please not all at once. Okay, first of all, I must have asked this before, but what are you? I told you, I'm your demon helper. Stop creating more questions. Geez, demon helpers are magical creatures that only Lyssa remnants have access to. We are created to guide people like you in this world. Like a pet. Lyssa remnants? No, I'm not a dog. That's not the point. Stop being such a hothead. Where's your sense of human, my lord? Now that I notice, does he know that the cigarette is lit on the filter? Did you hear this? Of course I heard. Quiet, it's close. I'm going to ask you something, but I'd like you to not panic and do exactly what I say. Huh? You'll turn around and run. I'll catch you later. Huh? The demon fled using his large wings. We kept going the same direction. Then I decided to stop and face it myself. Something was approaching, and it was too fast for me to run. Ghost? I won't back down. I need to find my friend, even if I have to die for it. We promised to stay together no matter what. Okay, then. I will be honest, that chibi sprite feels a little out of place compared to, like, the other assets, and especially, like, the character portraits. Scary. I can't beat so many of them. Not alone. What? It's your first time in combat, right, newbie? I can see it in your eyes. Yeah? Don't worry, I'll teach you the basics. Start by attacking them. What do you have? Love shield. Look at his smirk. Oh, it's Pan, it's Skillet Peter. Power. Very good. Your power bar increases every time you take damage. When it's full, you will release a special attack. Check it out. You can also use battle skills if you check your ability menu. Seems like it's only when she takes damage. That's all? That sounds simple. Calm down, newbie. There's still a single detail that I haven't taught you. Check your pockets. Why, I shoved my hand in my pocket as she asked me to. In battle, you can use items that can help you in some way, whether as a recovery or an accessory. But remember, well, the skills you have, the enemies may also have. Be very careful. I have no idea what she's talking about, but it's with the practice that you can learn, right? Okay, I think they're all gone. You did extremely well for a beginner, but you still have a lot to learn. Thank you so much, Miss Pan. Thank you so much, Pan. Well, won't you tell me your name too, girl? Oh no, my name, right. Alyssa. Alyssa, what a cute name. It suits you. Do you think so? She looks gentle, but should I trust her? Huh. She's about to so long gay Bowser me. Wow, your leg out hurts so badly. Here, let me cover your wound. That's nothing. At least I'm in one piece. If it wasn't for you, for a newcomer to this world, you are pretty tough. Not bad. Newcomer? How long have you been here? I mean, you look like a human. You shouldn't belong in this world, right? Can you tell me what this place is? I may tell you how I got here later, but I want to clarify one thing. I'm definitely not human anymore. I'm a spirit. And Alyssa, if you're truly a human as you say, there's only one way you could have arrived here while still maintaining your human body. Only being a Lyssa remnant. Oh, this must be the second or third time I've heard that word today. Take your seat. Do I sit on the chess piece? Wait. I'm going to tell you a story, and I need you to pay attention. All your questions can be answered if you do as I say. Yes. By the way, everything I shall tell you now is true. I know it may seem like I'm kidding, but, you have to trust me. So I need you to settle down. It's a long story. I'm focused. You can tell me everything. A long, long time ago, this world was ruled by a group of gods. The soul world is a barrier that separates life and death, a wall between the beginning and end. The fountain of life is the center of this world's creation, the cradle of reality, space, and time. Taking control over this fountain is the same as controlling the whole universe. It's an unbeatable power. The gods decide to seal this power to prevent any nefarious humans from using it for diabolical purposes. Unfortunately, the gods didn't know that humans weren't the only thing they need to worry about. Hera, the goddess of marriage and woman, has free access to the fountain, and apart from other gods, she didn't plan to seal the power of the fountain. To be able to take full control of the fountain, she convinced some gods to help her. So a long war occurred, a war between gods who wanted to use the power of the fountain, and gods who knew it was too powerful and shouldn't be used anymore. It was a very bloody war, but no deaths occurred. After all, gods are immortal. But such an intense confrontation of power forces was enough to trigger an imbalance in the Fountain of Life, putting the entire universe in danger. To prevent the destruction of the entire soul world and finally end the war, the goddess of madness Lyssa had a plan. Give up her immortality as a sacrifice for the fountain. Lyssa crashed into the fountain, sealing the infinite power eternally and putting an end to the conflict of the gods. Since the fountain connects the entire multiverse, when Lyssa crashed into it, her soul and consciousness were scattered throughout the timeline in millions of pieces, and those pieces of soul that spread out created the creatures of immense power in different timelines. These people are called the Lyssa remnants. They're inheritors of the power of a goddess that can cross the boundary between life and death and predict the fate of any human. But first, they need to know how to use this power. According to myths, they can also summon demons that only they can see. After that day, however, Hera developed a deadly hatred for Lyssa. not only because she had sealed the fountain, which Hera longed to possess, but also for ending the conflict she had created. And so, she sought revenge against Lyssa, planning to wipe out all her remnants. She trapped the other gods in hell, taking full control of the soul world, and thus finally being able to put her revenge into practice. Hera started warping remnants to this realm so they could be in her control. After doing so, she would make them suffer and kill them in every brutal way you could imagine. She hated them, but she was also quite afraid that one of them might become strong enough to overthrow her dictatorship. Since the rise of Hera, I've been trying to protect any soul that gets lost here. This is my duty, like a wandering spirit. I'm the protector of the world of death. Look, I know it's too much information. I also took a long time trying to process it. No, I mean, if this is the world of the dead and you are a spirit, then yes, I'm dead. You, on the other hand, still seem to have a weak connection with the world of the living. It means you are in a state between life and death. Things like that can only happen in accidents. I bet Hera did something like that to you. It's too much for my head. I think I just need a little time to think. Well, it won't help to wait for Hades here. I have to find Sai. He must find a way to catch up. Okay, I'm ready to go, but don't know if I could handle it anymore yet, or alone yet. Can you help me? I need to find my friend Sai. Of course. Why didn't you say it before? I know this place like the back of my hand. I can help you. I don't know how to thank you. With a single smile, Pan held my hand protectively, and together we continued our journey. Okay then. Your protector. The older sister and protector of the party. Chessworld is like a level trope I'm shocked I don't see more often. Also, that is a really cool battle transition. And your power persists between battles. That's interesting to note as well. Battles seem quite easy so far, though we did just start. What are you? Spiral Girl. This place fucking sucks. There's nothing to do here besides play chess, and only smelly nerds play chess. What? Don't you know it's a vending machine? Yeah, I know, but what is the thing doing here? Even ghosts feel thirsty sometimes. That's why we have soda brands. Poisonous acid of death is my favorite one. You should taste it someday. The slogan is deadly delicious. I'll pass. What? Those are pretty good item icons too. Oh, that's an enemy. Oh, it's these things. Kelsel 444. Why doesn't a floating song name appear whenever I enter here? What? Also, are these... No, the enemies are dropping experience. don't see a reason to not do battles right now. Giovannia. Wehehe. The ghosts you saw earlier weren't hunters. They were just souls of torment, creatures that have been corrupted but not accepted by their deaths. Be careful with them. There are also people who hunt remnants called remnant hunters. They are spirits that search for remnants because of a rumor that Era spread, saying that anyone who absorbs a remnant soul can go back to the world of the living. So the enemies we face are like souls that have been swallowed by hatred. Yes, there's one right there. Yes, think of them as souls who died full of regret and became corrupted beings. When we purify a soul, their regret vanishes from the body, finally granting them the freedom they deserve. In other words, we destroy these souls. If a soul is consumed by darkness, that's the only thing we can do for them. It took me a while to accept this fate. I even tried to think of other ways to help them, but unfortunately, they are extremely aggressive in this state. I see. Do you know the power energy when that comes out of them when they are purified? We call that SP. Oh, let me guess. It's spell, right? Or maybe skill points. We're not in a video game, dear. SP is an acronym for soul power. Yeah, I was getting to that. I know a lot about soul power, clearly lying. Why is this world has such complex terms? Also, you must be very aware of the fact that SP is the most important element in this world. Oops. Each soul has a certain amount of SP. It's no different from corrupted souls. SP is the element they are made of. All organisms have spirits within them, and these spirits are made of this magical and mysterious element that can cross the barrier of death, unlike the body, which is left behind. It is no exaggeration to say that SP is the essence of life, and it's thanks to the fountain of life that we have it. The fountain is nothing but SP in its purest form, in its purest state. Now, what can you do with SP? The more SP you have, the stronger it is. And with these elements, we both can summon abilities that normal humans can't. Even me. Even you. When you get enough SP, I'll teach you some skills. But can I really learn something like this? I'm just an ordinary human. Of course, don't you want to find your way back home? You need to be able to fight for it. I took a really deep breath and stood bravely in front of Pan. Alright, we will make it. That's a spirit. SP... Is SP just experience? Yeah, it's just experience. I have 3 until another level up, so I think the developer actually lined this up in such a way that you're likely to just about get this. Yeah, just after getting that conversation, which is nice design. So that didn't teach me anything. So I'll learn more about it later. I hate ghosts, they are very annoying. That's a crazy looking enemy. Why the hell would anyone need such a big place to play chess? What a waste of space. Are you a human? Hot Wheel. Another monster. There's a lot of monsters in this game based on yokai. Blue chest. A blue cherry. It recovers more. Oh, that's a new enemy. Devil's Beetle. Probably don't have too much health since the game is having you fight 5 at once. Oh? Oh my goodness! They do some damage. You can run from battles. Oh my god. Oh, that checks accuracy. Uh-oh. I just want to kill one of them. Oh, whoops! I used that... Oh no, that was a mistake. Does your power go any higher than that? Please just hit. Oh my god. Hold on, get out of there. Holy shit. What? Is there something I'm missing here? Okay, okay. Maybe I was just getting unlucky there. Ah. I don't want to use this early, but... So that can go critical. Okay, that encounter kicked my ass. I'd level up off of that. I think we'll leave it off here, too. I'm enjoying this so far. I'm curious to see more of the story and also more of the art as well. But yep, I'll see you folks later. Thanks for watching.